Hello, Willem. It's your favorite host, Sendum Annie here. And guess what? Today is May 10th. It's Super Saturday. And you know what that means. It's time to dive into a super cool, totally trending article from the archive. Get ready, cause this one is pretty awesome. Okay, so the paper I want to talk about today is, get this, it's called SSH-Net, the Self-Supervised and Hybrid Network for Noisy Image Watermark Removal. Phew, that's a mouthful, right? And if you want to check it out yourselves, the girl is Mass 54D5 5.5088 phone. Yeah, it's one of those long ones, but totally worth a peek. So what's the big problem this paper is trying to solve? Well, you know how sometimes you see images, then they have those semi-transparent logos or text on them? Those are watermarks. They're used for, copyright stuff. And sometimes they can be a bit annoying, especially if the image is also kind of noisy or grainy. Removing these watermarks, especially when there's noise, is super tricky. And the list of the old ways to do this needed. The clean version of the image without the watermark to learn from. But hello, where are you gonna find that in the real world? It's tough. That's where SSH comes in, like a superhero. The SSH-Net stands for Self-Supervised. It's super clever because, well, it learns to remove watermarks without needing those perfect, clean, matchy images for training. Figures it out on its own by looking at the watermarked image and how watermarks usually behave. How cool is that? And the H is for hybrid network. Imagine it has two super superposed robots working together with an EPA network, which is a lightweight CNN. And its job is to tackle the noise in the image. Make it less grainy. That's the simpler task. Then there's the lower network, and this one is like the heavy lifter. It uses something called transformer blocks, which are super good at understanding complex patterns and long-range details in the image. This network's job is to remove both the watermark and the noise at the same time. It's like double duty. Oh, and to make them work even better together, there's a shared part at the beginning and another that finds common features for both robots. Binary networks. And then a special gate thingy fuses their results smartly. Teamwork. One of its secret weapons is something called a sparse transformer net. This helps it do a really good job on those tricky structured watermarks. And it's efficient too. So why is this net thingy so cool compared to other stuff? Well, first off, like I said, no need for those elusive clean images. That's a huge plus for real-world situations. And it's designed to be more efficient and flexible than some other methods. The paper mentions another method called SSH-Net, which uses a dual network. But SSH-Net uses 4 identical structures, which can be computationally heavy and not as adaptable. SSH-Net is smarter because it uses different tools for different parts of the job. The right tool for the right task, Okay, this actually help us in everyday life. This is the fun part. So, first example. Imagine you find an old family photo online. Maybe your great-grandma shared it, and it has a photographer's watermark, and it's a bit fuzzy. SSH-Net could, help clean it up, making it look way better without the distracting mark and noise. That's preserving memories, right there. Second, think about, historical archives. Libraries and museums have tons of old photos and documents that our scanner might have stamps or watermarks from the library, plus they're old and noisy. This tech could restore them, making them clearer for researchers and everyone to see. Super important for history. In third, for video streaming services. Like Netflix or YouTube. Sometimes they show older movies or television shows that were digitized from old film reels. These might have watermarks from the film lab or the digitizing process, and definitely some film grain or noise. But SSH-Net could potentially be used to improve the visual quality, making those classics look even better on our screens. It's all about making multimedia content better and more accessible. It could also be useful in say interactive, becoming content if source images have some like watermarks that need cleaning for clarity, or even for improving training datasets for other AI models. By removing obstructive watermarks from images stored in online, the goal is to restore the image to its original glory as close as possible for all sorts of cool applications. The paper also talks about using a mixed loss function. This basically means it tries to make the image look good, not just pixel by pixel, but also like pill actually. So it's pleasing to our eyes, which is super important. It wants to keep the textures looking real. So yeah, SSH-Net is a really exciting step forward for making our noisy watermarked images look way better, and it does it super smartly. It's all about combining different kinds of AI, like RAMs and transformers in a clever way. Plus, that self-supervised learning part is just genius, making it so much more practical. That's our trending archive article for today. Everyone, hope you found it as interesting as I did. This is Sano Ani signing off. Stay bubbly and I'll catch you next time. Bye, base.